Hey guys, hope you're having a fantastic day. Your old buddy Tim here with another real estate minute, more or less, on another hot, beautiful Alabama day. We're going to hit the 90s today for the first time this year, but it won't be the last. We're about to hit summer, hot and heavy. Everything is hot here, especially the real estate market. Man, if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time to do it because, man, the inventory is low. If you've got a good house at a decent price, I can sell that puppy for you like that. I never could snap with my left hand. I don't know why. Anyway, talking about real estate, and today I want to talk about the home buyer. You folks that are looking to buy a home, I just want to talk about some of the things you might want to think about, some of the things that should be part of your thought processes as you think about buying a new home. And it really comes down to one word, and that word is proximity. Proximity, it is a fancy word that simply means, hey, how far off is that? How far away is that? Yeah, what is the proximity? You want to think about things like, if you've got kids, of course, you want to know what's the proximity to the nearest school. Now, if you're a home buyer or seller, you probably know this. School districts are one of the top reasons people move in or out of a neighborhood. Good school districts, and I'm talking schools that have been dubbed as good or as top by the folks who know much more about that than I do. For example, I live in a city called Madison, and our school district is one of the top in the state. So proximity to schools, not only the district, but in how far off is the school? Is it in walking distance? If you've got little kids, are they going to want to walk or ride their bikes? Bigger kids, are you going to have to take them, drop them off? Are there school buses? All of that stuff. What is the proximity to the schools? Another proximity thing to think about is shopping, retail, medical, restaurants. What is the proximity? How close are you to a Walmart, which is always a big thing here in the South, but that's not really a concern because there's a Walmart like on every corner now. But what's the proximity to shopping or restaurants? If I want to go out to eat, how close are the restaurants? What restaurants are there? What's my selection, etc.? But what's the proximity? You know, grocery shopping is always a big one because we all grocery shop. How close is the Piggly Wiggly from your house? That is a big thing to think about. Other things to think about are green space. A lot of people like to hike and they like to go on nature walks. So what is the proximity to green space? Now, of course, if you are living in the city where there is very little green space, that's really probably not a concern. Or if you're someone who, like my daughter Sierra, doesn't go outside unless she has to, that's not a concern. But if you are a green space person, what is the proximity to green space? Other things, I mentioned medical. How close is the nearest hospital? How close is the veterinarian? Excuse me, if I have dogs. What's the proximity to that sort of thing? And then I think you also have to look at the neighborhood. And we're going to talk about neighborhoods in another video. But how close is that neighborhood overall to all of those things in the proximity that you deem something you can live with? You know, if you have to get in the car and it takes you an hour to get to Walmart, that's not close. Oh, the other one, proximity to your job. You know, if you are, hang on, I'm going across this is called the Bobblehead Bridge. If you work, as most of us do, what's the proximity to your office or your place of employment? You know, there are folks, I know people that drive an hour each way, 2 hours every day just to get to a job they hate. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. But what is the proximity? You also, to your work, you also might think of what's the proximity to your family, to your loved ones. You know, if you're very close to your parents, say, and they live all the way across town or an hour away, that might be important to you. Although some of you would be just fine living nowhere near your parents. If you're a parent, what's the proximity to the grandkids? Yeah, see? So all of those things you think about, just remember as you are looking for your house, keep in mind the word proximity. That is the word for the day, boys and girls, proximity. It means how far away is the Walmart? I can't help it. I spend so much time alone. It's just amazing. Anyway, hey, that's going to do it. Proximity, that is the word of the day. Don't forget, if I can help you on anything, buying or selling your home, commercial property, whatever you want to do when it comes to real estate, I'm your guy. And I don't know what that was, but it's just one of those days. I've been in the car too long. I gotta go. If I can help you, give me a call.